German Konjunktiv 2, Part 2, Level B1. In today's video, I will show you the more advanced use cases for the German Konjunktiv 2. I will also show you how you can actually create the Konjunktiv 2 in the past tenses, and I will show you when you actually have to put the conjugated Konjunktiv 2 verb in position 1 in the sentence. Yes, there is a case where you actually have to put it in the position 1. Hi, my name is Jan and I'm your German teacher here on EasyDeutsch, your YouTube channel for German grammar. Today's topic is Konjunktiv 2 for more advanced students. So this is a video that picks up on my part 1 video on this. If you're not yet B1, don't worry too much about this one. Rather check out my other video, the A2 video, where I explain to you all the different use cases for beginner students. You will find that in the info cards in the upper right corner right now. But now let's not wait any longer and switch into my ebook, where I will explain you everything you have to know. So we're here now in my ebook, German Grammar Explained Easily. Today's topic is Konjunktiv 2. So this is the second part of that video. So we're talking about everything that is from B1. So not the present tense anymore, and not just about being polite or vicious, but rather the unreal things that is the more advanced use of the Konjunktiv 2. So here we are in my ebook, and first of all, let's have a quick comparison between the Indikativ, which is the real world, and the Konjunktiv 2 version, which describes the unreal world. So in Indikativ, we describe simply what is actually happening. Ich bin ein Millionär, so I'm a millionaire. And in Konjunktiv 2, we describe the unreal world, something that doesn't exist. It contains a wish or a dream. Ich wäre so gern ein Millionär, so I would like to be a millionaire. This is real. I actually have the money in my account. Here, I just want to have it in my account, and that's when we use Konjunktiv 2. So let's have a look at this more in detail. So for unreal conditions, that's the most common use with the unreal things. So here we have an unreal condition. Auch wenn ich reich wäre, würde ich den Ring nicht kaufen. So also, if I would be rich, I wouldn't buy the ring. So I'm not rich, so it's unreal, or at least unlikely. So here, this is a condition. If I would be rich, then I wouldn't buy that ring, even if I would be rich. This is unreal. I'm not rich. Wenn du mehr Sport gemacht hättest, wärst du nicht so dick. If you would have done more exercise, sports, then you would not be that fat. So this is something in the past. The past you can't change. So it's unreal, not possible to be fulfilled. So whenever it's unreal or not possible to be fulfilled, this condition, then we use Konjunktiv 2. Those are so-called when sentences, when clauses, or conditional clauses. There is a video in the info cards linked for you if you want to know more about them. And similar to the unreal condition is wishes or dreams. Here we show usually the opposite of the reality, and it often is combined with the particles bloß, doch, and nur. Those are modal particles that show a mood or a feeling. If you don't know them yet, don't worry, they're kind of B1, B2. There's a video in the info cards for you if you want to know more about the different modal particles and when to use them, what they actually mean. So here we have two examples for wishes and dreams. Ach, wenn ich nur nicht zu dick wäre. If I wouldn't be that fat, that is a wish or dream that it can't change overnight, so it's unreal, because at the moment I'm not thin. So that's something that can't be changed. It's a wish that is unreal for the moment. Ach, wenn ich doch keinen Alkohol getrunken hätte. And that's probably a sentence that many of us have thought already the next day after a little bit too much beer or tequila, whatever. If I just wouldn't have drunk that much alcohol yesterday. That's a wish about something that has happened in the past and is therefore unreal and cannot become true. And that's why we have to use Konjunktiv 2. What you have to keep in mind here, the stuff in the past is usually when it's used. This is also where it's used, but it's more for you to understand because it's more rare use here to use like this. And it's just simply, it's a wish. Just imagine it's a wish. That makes more sense for you. Similar here, that's also something, it's a wish and a condition that cannot be fulfilled. So at least not at the moment. So that's why it's unreal, and everything that's unreal is Konjunktiv 2. And that is also true for unreal comparisons. So unreal comparisons are stuff that is simply not true / a lie. And here we usually start those sentences with als ob or als wenn. So ich fühle mich, als ob ich krank wäre. So I feel like I would be sick. This is not reality. In reality, I'm okay. I just feel sick. I'm not really sick. So if I just feel somehow sick, but my doctor says, no, there's everything all right with you, then I just somehow feel sick, but I am not sick. Or sie tut so, als ob sie mich nicht kennen würde. So she pretends that she doesn't know me. So here is also, in reality, she knows me because, I don't know, we met last week or somewhere, my ex-girlfriend, and now she's seeing me on the street, doesn't want to speak to me anymore, and now she pretends that she doesn't know me, doesn't see me, whatever, but this is not real. So we use Konjunktiv 2 because it's something that is not real. So if you see als ob or als wenn as a conjunction, you know, Konjunktiv 2 is what you have to use here. And it's a lot about the past, like here. So how do we actually build the Konjunktiv 2 in the past? If you don't know how to create the Konjunktiv 2 at all yet, check out my other video about the Konjunktiv 2 in A2. There I'll explain everything to you, how to create the Konjunktiv 2 in present tense. This is the past tense. So here we take the Konjunktiv 2 and put it into perfect tense. So for example, ich habe das Spiel gesehen. I have watched the game. I've seen the game. And the helping word goes Konjunktiv 2. Ich hätte das Spiel gesehen. I would have seen the game. So simply the auxiliary helping verb goes Konjunktiv 2, and that's it. The Partizip 2, past participle, remains the same. No change to this. A few more examples, because it's that easy. Yes, I just want to prove it to you. Ich hätte das Geschirr abgewaschen, wenn ich Zeit gehabt hätte. So I would have washed the dishes if I would have had the time. Du wärst nicht zu spät gekommen, wenn du eher aufgestanden wärst. You would not have been late if you would have get out of bed earlier. Du hättest die Prüfung bestanden, wenn du mehr gelernt hättest. You would have passed the exam if you would have studied more. So simply haben or sein into Konjunktiv 2. And that's it. Where you have to pay attention, a little bit at least, is the word order. So here, if we have a main clause in front of the subordinate clause, everything is as usual. Main clause, normal in front, and then followed by the subordinate clause, because often this is actually here used with wenn als ob. So in subordinate clauses, and there, pay attention, verb to the end, right? That's all normal. But if we actually put the subordinate clause with Konjunktiv 2 here in front, there could be a change. So for example, we could say, wenn du viel Geld hättest, würde sie dich heiraten. But you can also say, hättest du viel Geld, würde sie dich heiraten. So no when. This is actually something special with conditions. So that doesn't work always. It works with conditional clauses. So something that is a condition, so something where you usually use when. There you can actually drop the when and move the Konjunktiv 2 verb to the first position. So it's not at the end anymore. It's still subordinate clause that means the same. And then it looks like this. The most common use of this is actually in spoken language. So let's have a look at this example here. Mama, ich bin durch die Deutschprüfung gefallen, says Anna. And now her mom, hättest du mal mehr gelernt? Which means, Mama, I didn't pass the German exam. And now Mama responds, yeah, you should have learned more. There's no word-by-word translation to this in English. So word-by-word, it means like it just doesn't work. You should have learned more. That's what it means. And we use this way more often compared to wenn du mehr gelernt hättest, wärst du nicht durch die Prüfung gefallen. So if you would have learned more, you would not have failed the exam. Why? Well, it's pretty obvious, right? It's so much shorter. And we can drop the second part here because it's obvious, because she just said that. So it's obvious that we're talking about this. So whenever you have a condition that is, in this case here, unreal, you can do this. I explain a little bit more about this also in my video about the when clauses, the when Sätze, that you will find in the info cards here for you linked as well. As a short summary to the Konjunktiv 2, as explained in my other video about the Konjunktiv 2, we use it for being polite, to express wishes, and for everything that's unreal. And if we're talking about something in the past, there's only perfect tense. No preteritum or plusquamperfect exists in Konjunktiv 2, and due to that we often use it together with unreal conditions, the Konjunktiv 2 verb can go first position if we drop the when. So now you know everything you have to know about German Konjunktiv 2. It's not that hard, right? But if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask them in the comment section below. And it's always a great support if you share and like my videos. And of course, if you actually subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much. But if you want to support me even further, you can also buy my ebooks, like the one that you've just seen in this video. You will find the link to this ebook and all the other ebooks in the video description below. Already in advance, thank you very much for your support. And then I hope I will see you again in one of my other videos. And until then, viel Spaß und Erfolg beim Deutschlernen.